What's up, guys? It's a Spent Man coming to you from the beautiful North Country. Today I'm going to be talking about mobile chicken grazing and how to do it successfully. And the key to success with mobile chicken grazing that I've found is not so much the coop. In the background you can see my chicken camper, and I hook it up to my tractor and move it around the property pretty easily. But really, the key to success here is the fence. And we're going to talk about a few key points with chicken fencing and poultry netting. So let's check it out. And we'll see right here, I have this Premier One netting that is 4 foot high. And we have on the bottom these little squares, and then they get a little bit bigger and they get larger on the top. And we'll see here, it's about knee height without getting shocked before the squares get a little bit larger. And last year, during the pandemic, Premier One was sold out of netting and sold out of a lot of products most of the year, so you couldn't get them. And I bought this different fence. It's whatever the brand that Tractor Supply sells, and so I picked it up because I couldn't get the high quality Premier One stuff. And this one is 3 feet 36 inches, and we'll see here that there's only about, these little squares are only about the length of my hand. They're about 6 inches, and right above that the squares get a little bit bigger. And the fence is also shorter. So if the fence is sagging or buckling in the middle, you get a sag, the chickens can just jump through right here, and your chickens aren't being contained. So another key to success right here is these step-in posts, and you can clip the fence to the step-in posts, and it helps to keep it more taut so the chickens aren't trying to jump up through those larger holes on the top of the fence. And another problem that I ran into is the Energizer. I bought this Energizer used off a guy that had a small flock of sheep, and this IntelliShock 30 wasn't delivering a big enough charge to keep the chickens away from the fence. So I had this shorter, lower quality fence that wasn't Premier One, and then I had my Energizer, which was too weak, so the chickens were not respecting the fence and they were running all around the property. And so now I have this IntelliShock 60 solar, yeah buddy, from Premier One. Again, Premier One just has the best products and makes the best stuff. And so the IntelliShock 60 keeps these chickens over here away from that fence, and every once in a while they test it and they're reminded, I don't really want to be touching that fence. So the IntelliShock 60 works pretty good. IntelliShock 30, not so much. The 4 foot poultry netting works really well, and this 3 foot poultry netting, a little bit cheaper from Tractor Supply, just doesn't really work. So those are my keys for success with mobile chicken grazing. And so during the fall and the winter and the early spring, it's completely fine with us to have our chickens running all around the property in the beautiful North Country. Check out that beautiful view, guys. But this time of year in the spring, when we start having our starts in the greenhouse, and when we start planting out the beds and doing the soil work, we can't have the chickens digging up all our seeds and eating our baby plants. And it's also really great to have them contained in smaller spaces so we can move them around and have them working for us and being more concentrated. So this area right here is our perennial area. So we have perennial herbs, like you can see the sage plant here. We have rhubarb in here. We have sunchokes in here, and a bunch of different medicinal herbs that we hope will come back. So I'm gonna let these chickens get to work here and till it up for us, and hopefully eat the grass seeds and the weed seeds, and also fertilize it with their droppings and their manure. So using this Premier One fence, using the proper fence charger, the IntelliShock 60, and our chicken camper, I can relatively easily move these chickens around our whole property and get them working for us, more concentrated in the areas where we want them. And those are the keys to success for mobile chicken grazing, baby. And we love these chickens. They're giving us plenty of eggs, and yeah, we want to keep them working for us and keeping them in concentrated areas during the growing season, so we can keep them around so they don't mess up our beds too much when we're trying to plant and seed, and keep them where they need to be. And that's what we're talking about here. So from the beautiful North Country, this has been the Spent Man, talking about the keys to success for mobile chicken grazing. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.